Warning, if you're an easily offended, sensitive little bitch, then you came to the wrong place, homie. Shit's about to get real. Outlaw Evan style, motherfucker. Viewer discretion is advised. Deuces.
What's going on, guys and girls? My name is Outlaw Evans, and I'm back with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. This time I have a game of hardcore free-for-all on the shoothouse map. But you know what? For today, fuck Call of Duty. Today I want to talk about the PlayStation 5 reveal, and I also want to talk about some of the games that were announced. I'm guessing by now that everybody's seen the pictures of what the console and the controller look like, but just in case you haven't, I'll put all those pictures up at the end of this video and talk about them a little bit. For those of you who did watch the reveal, what did you think of it? So Sony revealed this last night at an event that they called the Future of Gaming. They revealed two different PS5 models. You have the standard PS5, and you also have a digital edition that has no disc drive, meaning all of your games will be digital downloads. The digital version is a bit slimmer than the standard version, which is obviously understandable considering that there's no disc drive. I'm old school though, so me personally, I'll be buying the standard version, as it's still nice to have some games on disc, but it's a sign of the times, I guess, with technology continuing to move forward, and you'd probably have to say that this PS5 will be the last of the disc consoles, and by the time the PS6 comes out, it will be digital only. At the reveal, they showed that the console casing is white rather than the usual black PlayStations, and the controller is also white with a black trim. The consoles were all stood up vertically at the reveal, but not long after the reveal had ended, they also released some more images, and a lot of people will be glad to know that it does also still lay down horizontally. Again, I'll show those pictures at the end of this Call of Duty video. The PS5 is backward compatible with the PS4. There are over 4,000 PS4 games, which sounds like absolute bullshit, but it is actually true. And Sony are saying that the majority of those games will be backward compatible. The PS4 was released in November 2013, so in 6.5 years, over 4,000 games have been released. That just sounds crazy, doesn't it? It does sound like bullshit, but it is actually true. The PS5 has an 825GB internal storage drive. It also has 448GB per second memory bandwidth, and the GPU has 10.28 teraflops. Sony is saying that the PS5 will be 100 times faster than the PS4. Those loading times should be rapid. Having a console with such capabilities, it's not only good for us gamers, it is also good for developers, as it gives them more developing freedom in regards to making games with huge open world scenarios. I just think of games like GTA 6 when that eventually comes out, and how huge they could make that map. As far as games, they revealed about 20 to 25 different ones, including some PS5 exclusives, which you would expect from Sony. Now, I can't remember them all, but there were games such as Gran Turismo 7, Resident Evil Village, Hitman 3, NBA 2K21. There was a new Ratchet & Clank game that's not for me, but the graphics and colours looked amazing. There was also a new Oddworld called Oddworld Soulstorm. Who remembers Abe? Follow me. Okay. There's a new Spider-Man game as well called Spider-Man Miles Morales. No more Peter Parker. Now that sort of game is not for me either, but the graphics on that look unbelievable. There was also a game called Returnal, bit of a shit name, but it looked like some type of astronaut that was trapped on an alien planet. I also remember seeing a game called Destruction All Stars, and I don't know about you guys, but it reminded me a bit like a futuristic Destruction Derby meets Rocket League meets Fortnite. I also remember seeing PlayStation owned ones like, like that Sackboy and the Astro Playroom. One thing that definitely stood out was that GTA 6 isn't coming anytime soon, because they announced a GTA 5 expanded and enhanced, which isn't coming until the second part of 2021, so in about a year's time. If an enhanced and expanded version of GTA 5 is still a year away from release, then that just shows we aren't getting GTA 6 in 2021. We'll be lucky to even get it in 2022 at that rate. I've seen people moaning online about no COD 2020 reveal or no FIFA 21 reveal, but what do you expect? The new COD and the new FIFA will both be released before the PS5, so why would they involve those two games? They didn't reveal a price, and personally I think that's because they were waiting to see what Microsoft do with their Xbox Series X reveal, and then they'll both go head to head in price and sales like they did with the PS4 and the Xbox One, which Sony won by far. Now I know all the Xbox fanboys will be crying about that, but it's just pure facts. The PS4 has sold 107 million consoles, whereas the Xbox One has sold 46 million. That is a huge difference. Even the Nintendo Switch has sold more than the Xbox One. The Switch sold about 50 million. So yeah, Microsoft are going to have to pull their fingers out if they're going to try and beat the PS5. Good luck. That was like a Tom Brady pass to the end zone in the Super Bowl. Right then, let's have a look at these PS5 images, shall we? Here are both editions of the PS5 with the controller and all of the accessories that got announced, like the headset, charger unit and the camera. It all looks smart as fuck. Here you can see the difference in the consoles. As you can see, the one on the left is the digital version without the disc drive. Here's the PS5 laying down, just so that people don't freak out and think that it's vertical standing only. Here's a closer look at the controller. They're calling it Dual Sense instead of Dual Shock. The L2 and R2 are being hailed as adaptive triggers. The share button is still there, but it is now called the Create button, and I would expect many upgrades to be available on that function compared to the current share button options and capabilities. So there you go. Let me know what you think. As I've said, me personally, I like it and I will be buying the standard edition. As soon as it's available to pre-order, I'll be getting mine in, because I remember how much hassle it was when the PS4 first came out. I had to wait ages to get mine. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. It is very much appreciated. As always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Till next time, I've been Outlaw Evans, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace!
Listen very carefully, I don't fuck around. It's the Outlaw Evans, #1 pound for pound. Fucking all your little campers up on Call of Duty. Banging bitches in Los Santos, get that grand theft booty. I'm the undisputed champion, the king of FIFA. Beat you down so bad you wish you had amnesia. And I haven't even started yet. Outlaw Evans, motherfucker, that's a name you won't forget. Beast mode's always active when I'm running through the maps. Capping flags, collecting tags, hunt you down till you collapse. Call in my streaks, I dominate your cry and submit. Another victim for the outlaw on your knees, and I say quit. Hacking networks in Chicago, the Titans causing havoc. Yeah, that's right, I said the Titans causing havoc. Stone Cold Stunners in the ring, TKOs in the octagon. I'm a ruthless motherfucker, show the haters how it's really done. Treat your brothers and sisters with fairness and love, cause that's the way to win friends and rise above all pettiness and anger, racism and hate. Don't you wanna be the person everyone will celebrate? Treat your brothers and sisters with fairness and love, cause that's the way to win friends and rise above all pettiness and anger, racism and hate. Don't you wanna be the person everyone will celebrate? I know you're nodding your head. Outlaw Evans, the baddest motherfucking outlaw on YouTube.